Hello Padawans, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all having a great night. I want to welcome my new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. And I'm going to get honest with you tonight, and I'm going to talk politics. I know a lot of people have an issue with politics. That's understandable. I understand. It's not been easy for me. As you know, I've been a Trump supporter since 2016. I have been to the rallies. I have made videos about Trump on my deleted channel and my new channel here. There was an assassination attempt on President Trump, former president, last week. And I took a break. I left about a couple of days. It was not just the death of Richard Simmons, but just after 10 minutes that I had recorded the Richard Simmons video, I heard about the Trump shooting. And I just decided to walk away, and I was going to talk about it. But today it's my Friday. I have some time to make a video and respond, like officially do a reaction. It's not much of a reaction, to be honest, because I'm going to be honest with you, my reaction last week was, and let me get the paper. I got the paper over here. Let me go get it. I got the San Diego Union Tribune with the main cover here. Now they don't admit that it was an assassination, okay? And this is the San Diego Union. The apparent assassination attempt targets Trump. Okay, and I read that on the paper in the morning. Now, when you use the word apparent, that means it didn't happen. So, yeah, we're in California. Okay, we're not gonna get a true news story. We're not gonna get the facts. We're gonna get a dumbed down, stupid ass front cover newspaper story with the word apparent. Okay, so San Diego Union is garbage. The San Diego Union Tribune, well, that's why you got to give them that. So it's no secret that I've been a supporter of Donald Trump since like 2015. All right. I went to the rally. I voted for Trump. I run a Donald Trump Facebook group with like 50,000 people. I'm a Trump fan. I always loved Trump. And to hear again in the media, in the news, in the newspaper, that there was an attempt on his life, there's not much I'm angry. I'm angry, and I gotta admit, I'm absolutely 100%. You have to understand. You don't know how angry I am, but I don't want to show it. Okay, I don't want to show it. And tonight, you know, I thought I might have a couple of Coors Lights and just talk about it a little bit, just to vent, just to I don't know, man. I don't know. Cheers, bro. You know, I will say this. Trump was saved by the angels and by God. There is no denying. Okay? You over here coming around telling me that God is not real, that the angels are not real. And I'm not doing the angel thing because I know a lot of people are on YouTube are not, they don't believe in God. And that's just obvious now. So I'm not going to try to push my beliefs on you, okay? But I believe that God interfered in the assassination. Now let's look at this. Now I don't want to make this too long, but let's think about it. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. Although I did go to college and I took like 50 credits in psychology. Okay, but I don't have a degree in psychology. But I'm gonna tell you what happened with the shooter, Thomas Crooks. Don't quote me. I think that's his name. Thomas Crooks was bullied for 4 years. He got shot by the sniper at 20 years old. That means that he was about 16 years old when he supported President Trump. And I will tell you exactly what happened and why the motive. People are looking for a motive. Really? Do you have to be an FBI agent to realize the motive? It's so simple. Sometimes I don't understand why these agencies hire. You know, why they hire. I don't want to offend anyone. Okay? I really don't want to offend anyone. But when you're hiring based on race, okay? Based on sex, you're not helping. The safety of the President of the United States, including Joe Biden, which I didn't vote for Joe Biden, I voted for Donald Trump. The safety of the President of the United States stands with the Secret Service. We know that, right? And you don't want to have some sort of democratic, sort of woke system of hiring people based on their race, okay? Based on their sex, based on their gender. That's not the way you're supposed to hire people. Well, what I'm trying to say is every president should be safe. Former president, current president, and I hope that President Biden has a lot of good Secret Service around him, right? I really do. So, back to what I was trying to tell you. Well, there's a failure in the system. Okay, something went wrong, but what I want to talk about when you're talking about psychology, why did this kid, because he's a kid, why did this kid try to kill Trump? Why? And I will say the word kill instead of assassinate or execute, because the word kills is more normal, right? And I will tell you why. You're going to hear it first, right here in my channel. Thomas, and I'm sure his name is Thomas Crooks. If it's not, I suppose I'm wrong. Hold on, let me pause the video, all right? Because I could be, I am having a couple of Coors Light. I am a little bit excited. I am a little bit emotional, all right? So let me pause it for a little bit and do a Google search. I thought the kid's name was Thomas Crooks, but let me do a little bit of research. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I just grabbed my phone and I looked it up. Yes, of course it's Thomas Crooks. Okay, I was just doubting myself because, you know, sometimes when you're upset and when you're angry, you kind of have like a short-term memory because you're so angry. And okay, so this is what's going on, guys. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna keep on speaking and talking about this for a little while. So please, I'm coming from a different era. Okay, I come from the 80s, specifically 1984. Right? 1984. 2024 is a different time. People are sensitive. People don't want to use the speak and the speech that we used back in the day. Okay, so people get offended really easily these days. And I hope that's not the case. I hope that when people follow my channel, they know what type of person I am, and that I'm not trying to be like, you know, insulting you or coming after you. I'm just speaking my mind. But when I speak my mind, I come from I'm a Generation X, okay? I come from a different time. So I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your words that offend you. You know, wokeness, you know, the liberals, all these words that we use as I suppose as Trump supporters. Yes, there's some key words that people use when you're on the right, and there are a lot of key words that people use when they're on the left. Okay, that's just the way it is. But apparently, when you're on YouTube, because it's mostly, you know, it's like 90% liberals on YouTube, people are gonna get their feelings hurt, and they're gonna get, you know, all these Karens are gonna be after you, and you're gonna get canceled, etc. Okay? Look, listen. And this is a little bit of it's not that far away in the timeline of the history. It was only in 2016. But a lot of people forget. A lot of people forget, or they don't want to talk about that anymore. You know, it was what? I don't know. 5, 10, 20 years ago, you know, when they tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, that was a depressing time. Now it happened again with Donald Trump. I will say this. Thank you to God and the angels for protecting President Trump. It was nothing. He's fine. You know, you saw my video, and this is what really kills me. I made the video, Make America Great Again is Love, like one day before he got shot in the ear, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, I was like kind of sad, but at the same time I was kind of happy. Okay, he only got like a little bullet in the ear, no big deal. The doctors can fix that. It's cool, you know? He survived. By miracles, by a miracle of God, he survived. All right? It had to be a goddamn miracle. And I stand by his family. I stand by the Republican Party. I stand with Trump. Always, always. But as you know, I made another video yesterday. There was a doctor that was trying to help. There was somebody got shot. 3 people, 1 person died. I think he was a paramedic or some kind of military guy. I'm not sure who he was. I don't remember his name right now. But he was shot in the head and he died in the rally. And there was a couple of more people that were sitting with him. I think it was like his daughter or a family member. The guy's a hero. He stood up. and pushed his family behind him, and he took the bullet to the head and he died. So he's a hero. I don't know a lot of details about it because the media hasn't talked a lot about him. Not that I've seen, but again, I'm only reading the San Diego Union Tribune, which is a woke newspaper. This is okay, look, the San Diego Union Tribune, they rather talk about Pride Month, Pride parades, than the shooting. Again, let me show it to you again. I don't know if you saw this. Apparent. How the hell do you... You know what? I don't want to get mad. But how is that an apparent assassination attempt? Jesus Christ. All right, back to the story. Well, mostly back to my conclusion on the shooter, Thomas Crooks, and why I think he did it. And you're gonna hear it here first by Miller, and this is what went on. He was bullied for years. All right, 2024, 2020. That's 4 years. How much is 2020 to 2016? Another 4 years. So he was basically bullied for 8 years at his school, at his high school, by the left. Okay? Now, when you bully a person, like I have been bullied on YouTube, okay, for supporting Trump, I have been called all kinds of names. I have been attacked. Everything. I've heard everything. Poor kid. This kid is like 16 years old, right? He's like 16 years old. He goes to school. His friends make fun of him because he's wearing a flag shirt with the bald eagle. Because he's wearing I don't know if he wore a Trump shirt, but you guys, listen. You cannot go after a Trump supporter in school and a little kid and not expect them to go fucking crazy. All right? And that's what happened to this kid. Do you know how I felt? And I'm an adult. I'm in my 50s. You know how I felt when you guys trashed me for supporting Donald Trump? What do you think I felt like doing? Huh? Not going to shoot anybody, but I see what in his mind, guys, in his mind, he thought, okay, look, if I'm going to school every day and I'm getting threatened by my friends and everybody's saying that Trump is evil and Trump is Hitler and Trump is blah, 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 okay, what are you supposed to do? And I'm not making excuses for the shooter at all. Secret Service, you're welcome to come in and talk to me and question me about my rational thinking, okay? Critical thinking, logical thinking. If you bully, harass, and abuse a little kid for being a fan of Donald Trump, what do you think he's gonna do, bro? What do you think he's gonna do? Well, some people might say, okay, when I say some, a part of the country might say, okay, I'm going to stop talking about Trump. A little part of the country might say, I'm going to turn, left and go vote for Joe Biden. Another part, like Thomas Crooks, might say, okay, what if, and you have the Marvel movies like What If, and you have Star Wars, What if I killed Donald Trump, and that way I'll be left alone forever? And that's what happened. Now you can come at me and get mad, and I don't give a shit, right? But that's what happened. He decided he had a plan, and I'm just gonna go after Trump Because if I take Trump out, that will be the end of the conversation. I won't be attacked in school anymore. I won't be made fun of anymore in school. They'll leave me alone. And it's probably true. Okay? If Trump decided to jump down and go away and go to Mar-a-Lago and play his golf and he's out of the conversation, it's probably true. Probably people won't be talking about Trump that much. But you still have the late shows and people like Mark Hamill and Jack Black coming after Trump for doing absolutely nothing wrong. Because there's a lot of people that have the Trump syndrome. Okay? Because you people are crazy. You people are absolutely nuts. That's the way it is. And I'm sorry. I don't want to go after the left. But you are to blame for the assassination of Donald Trump. You are. Let me explain. Because I want to get out of here as much as you do. I don't want to listen to this anymore. Right? Let's go back to 2016. When I went to the rally down here at the convention center in San Diego, what happened? We were told to be careful. There was bomb threats, okay? There was all these people on the street burning cars. There was riots. There was a lot of black people fighting over the George Floyd thing. But it got in between George Floyd and Donald Trump being a president. And as soon as Donald Trump was campaigning and doing the rallies, the liberals started instigating, attacking. All right, they're starting attacking us for supporting just a person, somebody that was running for president. Okay? He wasn't even the president yet. But you guys were already making threats. You guys were already punching people in the streets. There was kids walking around with the MAGA, and that's why I'm wearing the MAGA hat tonight. Because there was kids walking around with MAGA hats. Over here in San Diego, the people that got punched in the face for wearing a hat. You couldn't wear a Trump t-shirt without being assaulted and getting shot. Who started this? You did. The left. All right? You guys started the war in 2016. So you cannot be playing victim in 2024. Okay? You guys burned cars in downtown. Down here, San Diego, you burned cars. You broke into businesses. All right? Why? Because we voted for Trump. We were not allowed to speak. We were not allowed to have the Trump, typical merchandise. You couldn't have the Trump flag in your yard, because if you had the Trump flag in your yard, they would attack your house. And that's what people did. Okay? You guys are supposed to be like supposedly the best, side, the left. You guys are disgusting. The left is disgusting. Democrats, the wokeness, that is the evil in our country. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. You guys started this war so you cannot play victim. It's like YouTube. It's the same thing like YouTube. Okay, somebody comes after you in my channel when they came after me last year and I fought back. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. All right? It was a simple vote. It was a simple campaign. An election. Okay? That's all it was. You had, Joe Biden and Trump. I do not understand why, because I grew up in the 80s. And, when I voted, I'm going to be honest with you right now, but it's not really as bad because I voted for Bill Clinton. But Bill Clinton, back in the 90s, it was a little different. You could vote for whoever you want. You could have the flag on your truck. You have the hat. It doesn't matter. You could have a t-shirt. You know, before the 2000s, people weren't as nasty. They weren't as sensitive. You could vote for whoever you want before the year 2000. So, but nowadays, if somebody finds out that you're voting for Trump or you're voting for Biden, you're gonna have, and I blame it on social media. I really do. I blame it on YouTube, social media, Facebook. I don't have Instagram or Twitter. I don't have that, so I don't know about Twitter or Instagram. But I'm happy that Elon Musk supported Trump, and everyone should support Trump. This is an assassination attempt on a former president. Just imagine if this happened to Obama, okay? Just imagine. So, listen, the origins are really, really important. Where does this come from? Well, it comes from 2015, 2016, 2017, where people got upset because you supported Donald Trump. And they attacked us. You, the woke, the left, the Democrats, you came after us first. Do you know what's gonna happen? You know why I'm wearing this hat right here? Because I'm safe. Do you think I'm gonna wear this hat if I go to the resort next week? You know what's gonna happen to me? Somebody's gonna punch me in the face, or somebody's gonna shoot me in the head. That's what's gonna happen. And you guys started this. And you guys went after an innocent kid in his 20s, and you bullied him for 6 to 7 years. And his idea was, he made a plan. He probably wrote it down somewhere on his phone. I hope the FBI finds the final results. The probability that he was a Trump supporter is greater than not. And it's fine. This is what happens when you push Trump supporters, all right? They go off on your ass. That's what happened on the Capitol, January 6th. Okay? Stop. We are allowed to vote for whoever we want. This is not a communist country. We are not socialist. We are not communist. You cannot tell us what to do. And this is what's going on in the United States of America. You do not like. Okay, listen. If you vote for Joe Biden, in all these years, I know people that voted for Obama. Obama was the president for 8 years? Biden is the president. I don't go around telling people, you can't do this, you can't do that. If I saw a guy wearing an Obama shirt or a Biden shirt, am I going to get triggered? No. Because we are adults. We know the process. The election process, that's the way it's supposed to be. You let people vote for whoever the fuck they want. But not these days. You guys demonize Donald Trump. This is the fault of the media. The media has been saying for so many years that Donald Trump is a racist, that I'm a white supremacist. Okay? That Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Joe Biden just said that he was on everybody's target. He's a bullseye. You guys did this. It is you who incited violence against Donald Trump. So don't be going over here when somebody fights back, when Republicans in MAGA movement fights back and says something, don't be complaining. Okay? I'm really happy that he's alive. The angels and God stepped in and saved his life. I don't know what else to say. Stop being a flake. Grow the fuck up. Okay? Grow the fuck up. Let somebody vote. That's how you get rid of someone. You went after Trump. You called him a Russian spy. Next, you try to make up some stupid ass story about how he slept with a porn star. Who doesn't want to sleep with a porn star? Mia Khalifa, she's fucking hot. I'll sleep with her any day. No problem. You complain because Trump said grab her by the pussy. In a trailer full of dudes, it was just guys talking about, something. It was just a couple of guys. And he said grab her by the pussy. You can tell me that women never said grab the guy by the dick? Or grab his ass? That's a private conversation. Men talk like that. If you don't think so, I don't know what to tell you. But we talk like that. Men talk like this. We say grab her by the pussy, grab her tits, kiss her. We talk sexually in private conversations with guys. All right? And you women do it too. You talk about guys, balls and dicks and all this stuff that happens in bed and all that. It's nothing new. That's why people came after Trump. They used that against him. Also the racist stuff, like he said that people, coming from South America were rapists and killers and drug dealers. And guess what? That is true. It is also true. All right? So, you guys came after us first. So don't cry victim, please. Don't cry victim. All we wanted to do was vote for someone who would make America great again. And go back to the era where everyone got along, when we did things the right way. And globalism and New World Order is absolute shit. Bullshit. All right, listen. Voting is the only way peacefully. Listen to me. Voting, not shooting. Okay? Voting, not shooting. If you want to take Trump out, if you don't want him to be the president, go vote for Biden. And I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to get mad online, and I'm not going to attack you on Facebook and YouTube because you voted for Biden. I've never done that before. Have you noticed that nobody goes after people when they vote for Biden? It's only when they vote for Trump. Have you noticed that? Vote for whoever you want. That is your freedom of choice. This is America. Okay? This is America. You vote for whoever you want. And you shouldn't have people attacking you online, all right? Or people shooting at you, or taking off your hat in a rally and throwing it on the floor, or burning your car, all right? Or breaking into your house. You guys started this. So don't be, I'm just saying, it's not a threat. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if someone on the right calls you out. All right? Don't be surprised about it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very glad that President Trump, our president, who will be elected in November, I will vote for him. I'm very proud that he's fine. It was nothing. It was just like he just put like a little thing on there. He's fine. Everybody's cool. I'm having a good time. Stop. Right? Stop the rhetoric. Stop lying in the media. Stop demonizing Trump, calling him Hitler, calling him racist. This is your fault. This is your fault, not mine. Good night, guys, and may the force be with you. Bye.